video, I talked about trying to help a kid find a baseline and then working with intervals from that baseline. Try to help beginners find a rhythm that they can maintain and come back to as a baseline. Increase the intensity of the intervals and then it'll come back to the baseline. Trying to find a rhythm, a tempo that's well within their aerobic threshold and they can maintain and feel comfortable at. This leads us to the dreaded road work. A fighter's training base is developed through road work. The first thing you develop is the fighter's legs, and it's the first thing to go on a fighter too. If a fighter only trains at one tempo, big changes in tempo will make them tired really fast. And training has to become progressively harder. It's not just any kind of road work. It's not like training for a 10K. It's specific to boxing. It's also the mental discipline of making the commitment and getting out there every morning and doing the road work. I encourage people coming to boxing late to use walking and cycling and swimming. Running on pavement with the wrong shoes is really detrimental. At the same time, there needs to be stance training and the discipline built around doing abdominal work several times a week. And this is where the fighting spirit develops through discipline. After a conditioning base is developed and the fighter learns a set tempo, you have to go to high intensity training. In the old days, we just called this wind sprints, but you've got to have different types of intervals that will increase the heart rate, and you've got to change them up so that the fighter doesn't plateau. The strength training is done first and then gradually phased out as the high intensity training increases.